Hi, Kathy. Hello. Leah Santiago here. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for your testimony. That was absolutely great. Let me tell you that I think that your experience will help a lot of people. I used to say that God recycles pain into something beautiful. He gets all our hurts and hang-ups and he recycles into something that's useful to help others, into tools that will help others. And I pray that God uses your hurt, uses your will, your gumption to really help those people you're going back for. And I cannot praise you enough for that goal that you have. That's an amazing thing, and I'm very, very glad that I watched your video. One scriptural passage that I would like to leave with you. Actually, I've been reading this Bible. It's called God's Story, and it's actually chronologically, but something that stuck with me and I wanted to share with you because it's so timely. It's what my husband calls Jesus-cidence, not coincidence, but Jesus-cidence. It's Isaiah 35 from verse 3 all the way to verse 7a. It says, "Strengthen the weak hands, steady the shaky knees. Say to the cowardly, be strong, do not fear. Here's your God. Vengeance is coming. God's retribution is coming. He will save you. Then the eyes of the blind will be opened, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped. Then the lame will leap like a deer, and the tongue of the mute will sing for joy. The water will gush in the wilderness, and the streams in the desert. The parched ground will become a pool of water, and the thirsty land springs of water." What an opportunity God's given us. What a moment in our lives to get prepared to care for those in need. In my video, I said that we were put on this earth to be salt and light. And I can see you being salt. I can see you preparing to be salt to the land where you're going. And this really touches my heart. I am, sorry, just a second. I am an abuse survivor as well. It looks like God is using a lot of us students of this class coming from that type of background. When I left the abusive environment, it was not society that turned their backs on me because I was a divorced woman. It was my family and my church. And I was the only child, the second generation of both families, mom and dad's, who was divorced. And I had a child to boot to care for. I look back and I think of the pain during the abuse, after the abuse, and everything I went through. And those who should have loved me the most, those who should have taken me into their bosom, those who should have strengthened me, strengthen my weak hands and steady my shaking knees, those who should have said to me, be strong, do not fear, were the ones who turned their backs on me. And I praise the Lord that 30 some years have gone by and their horizons have broadened and their views have changed, and they are different as it relates to compassion. I mentioned in my own video that my my personal golden rule, besides what I want to do as a counselor, I mean, I will certainly apply that as a counselor, but there are 3 pillars to my personal golden rule, which is compassion, empathy, and selfless love. And I am so ministered to. I feel so ministered by your video, because it shows me, it confirms to me that God recycles pain and he turns into something beautiful. And you are one beautiful tool in God's hands, and I praise the Lord for your life. Thank you so much, Kathi, for your video. Now, what you will be doing will be a little different from what I want to be doing. You would like to go back to where you came from. I'm not going back to Brazil. I didn't start this to go back to Brazil. I started this because I see here where I'm planted lots and lots of Brazilians who do not have access to mental health care, and that is the people that I want to help. That's the people that if they want to pay me with chickens, it's paid. If they don't have money to pay, it's paid. I just want to make sure that they are tended to, that they are taken care of. And in a way, what you said resonates within me, because you are going back to where you came from, and I'm staying put, taking care of those that are coming from where I came from. They're making the same path, the same way that I made some 20 years ago. So thank you so very much for your video. I was very touched and ministered to by your video. I hope that we have other opportunities to share together again.